showing a magnificent performance this afternoon, a 36-16 win over Bedford in the semi-finals to reach the British and Irish Cup final. Tell us how that feels.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. It's been a huge squad effort the last week. We're playing, I think it's 3 games in 8 days, 24 hours between, or exactly 7 days between the 2 kickoffs from last Saturday to this Saturday. So good results during the week with 19 lads. We managed to draw 26 all, huge effort. And then today I think we just built on the whole environment, flourishing at the minute, and we just built on what the boys did during the weekend or during the week, and it absolutely came together today. It's great.
Let's talk about the start. I mean, the Bedford went ahead with an early penalty, but I think it was 4 tries in, I don't know, 10 minutes or something like that. It was just absolutely scintillating rugby, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Bedford came out through the kitchen sink with us at the start. They came out really, really good, really strong, really intense, and I think we kind of managed to weather it, and then we kind of got a try against the run of play. And then I think the momentum had kind of turned, and I think we had 4 tries then. Some absolutely super tries from 80 metres. Absolutely phenomenal stuff from the lads, just taking every opportunity we had. So yeah, really, really positive.
Semi-finals are often kind of cagey affairs, but I mean, we had the confidence to back ourselves from, as you say, 80 odd metres for those tries. It was just, yeah, we were playing with real confidence, weren't we?
Yeah, well look, we train it all week. We have kick, run, pass options. And we just kind of trying to play what's on. We're not robots. Like, we don't just kick the ball, we don't just run the ball. We try and do whatever we think the right option is. And some of the boys calling it today have absolutely nailed it. It's phenomenal.
And that try right after half time as well just took the sting out of Bedford, because they had a little rally at the end of the first half, but to go, I think it was 27 odd points up or something, it was always going to be a long way back from there, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we spoke about half time, how they were obviously going to come out really fighting again at the start of the second half like they did the first. It was important for them to get back into the game. I think they got a penalty, they scored first, which was something that we were trying to do, but then we managed to get back down there and capitalise again and score again, which was great.
As scintillating as the attack was, the defence was also phenomenal. They just didn't stop coming at us, particularly in that second half, but to hold them out to just 1 try, which was almost pretty much a consolation at the end, is a fabulous effort.
Yeah, the try's my fault for pulling that reins. Yeah, it was great. Like, lads, you can see lads are hungry, they just want to win. It's just, we seem to be winning an awful lot, which is good, so it's easy to keep winning when you're winning. Yeah, so I think we had a real good performance today. Boys were ready to put their bodies in the line, and they really got stuck in and dug deep, and yeah, absolutely delighted with the win.
You touched on it earlier in terms of, I know we've had 3 games in this week. How much has the squad really dug in this week and just galvanised together? And it's obviously the results have been fantastic.
Yeah, so it's been a bit of a weird week with the 3 games in 7 or 8 days. It doesn't usually happen in rugby. So, like I said, huge squad effort. Training was dialed right back. It was more just so that we had clarity and that the bodies were feeling good going in. Some of the boys here played 3 games in 8 days, so they played an awful lot of rugby, 200 minutes plus. Like, so yeah, the coaches nailed it. They just tapered down training. So I think we still all felt relatively fresh today, most of the boys. And as you can see, we just hit the ground running. Great performance. In
terms of your personal performance, particularly kicking out a hand into touch, etc., you must have been very pleased with that.
Yeah, it's something I've been working on a lot recently. A few weeks ago, I think I missed 2 touch, so that's kind of been in the back of my head. And then obviously with Luke Daniels kicking so well, and when he goes off, Pete Lyden generally comes on, who's a super goal kicker as well. So I've had a lot of time to work on my restarts and my line kicking, and I think, yeah, they both went really well today, so I was delighted.
I know we've had 3 games this last week. It'll be a bit of a lighter week next week, heading into Pirates away on Saturday. An exciting way to round off the season, no doubt.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a long one, but I'm sure that we'll go down and hopefully play some good rugby, throw the ball around, and we'll have a bit of crack afterwards, and just be a good way to send off.
And now clearly, obviously, there'll be an I Cup final on the 12th of May. All the details will be confirmed in due course. It looked like Jersey were in front with about 10 minutes to go, so they may well be heading here. But how exciting a prospect is that to end the season with a bit of silverware?
Yeah, like I think some of the boys said during the week, you don't get to win silverware all the time, so it's hugely exciting. And Jersey are absolutely flying at the minute. They're beating everyone left, right and centre, beating Leinster A today, who have internationals playing, and beating Bristol a few weeks ago, and everyone else in between, I think. So yeah, it'll be a good game, huge opportunity to win something, and yeah, just looking forward to it now.
God, there's a 36-16 win in the B&I Cup semi-final, and we're through to the final against Leinster. What a fabulous afternoon, eh?
Incredible, Ollie. I think obviously I thought the boys again on Tuesday were immense, and really gave the boys a lift in terms of this weekend, just in terms of their work ethic on Tuesday. And again today, I thought the boys were tremendous, outstanding with ball in hand. Without the ball, they worked their socks off against a team that's incredibly dangerous with the ball, so I couldn't be prouder.
that spell between about 15 and 30 minutes, we scored I think 4 times. It's probably our best 15 minutes of the season. Just incredible rugby, wasn't it?
No, it was. We nearly got a couple after that. So yeah, just the ambition, the confidence to play, and as I said, just an outstanding team performance. And as I said to the boys, proud on Tuesday and proud again today. Tremendous.
I know we scored a lot of beautiful tries in attack, but was the most pleasing thing the defence? I know we leaked one at the end, but they literally did not stop coming at us, and we kept shutting them down.
Yeah, listen, it's just that character at the end. It's obviously been a long year, and the boys have been tremendous, but just that desire to get off the floor, get in the line, I said, against a team that has got loads of threats, as you say, massively proud.
A lot of squads, a lot of people in terms of, I know we've had 3 games in a week, they'd kind of look at it with their noses up, etc., but we've really galvanised together, and it's been a fantastic squad effort this week, hasn't it?
Honestly, Ollie, I said, as we sat down after the Hotbury game last week, we knew we had the 2 games coming up, and as I said, repeat myself again probably, but just Tuesday was immense, 19 players, and just their effort on that, and as I said, on today it was just another level against a really good team, and as I said, it probably just epitomises, you said, where the group's at the end of the season, so tremendous.
Yeah, but I know you often don't like to single out players, but the likes of Dan Tem, Llewellyn, Ollie Curry, etc. I think Dan Tem pretty much started every game in the last week, hasn't he? Played at least an hour in all of them. I mean, it's phenomenal efforts from,
incredible.
From a lot of the squad.
Incredible, and it's funny, you ask the players, are you tired? No, I'm sure they are, but they're just their willingness to get up and fight for the boys, and I said he for me, along with Ollie and Llewellyn, epitomised the group today with backing up those 3 games. Fantastic.
Showed a few different sides to ourselves today. Obviously the expansive, nice rugby in the sun, but when suddenly the rain came in the second half and kind of kicked in behind, etc., and just took the life out of Bedford a little bit when you could have thought they maybe had a bit of a rally in them.
Yeah, well, that's what we're striving for, just that balance in the game. As you say, I thought when it was on we played well, and at times we turned around and squeezed them in the tight with a couple of really good driving mauls, so all in all an outstanding team performance. Yeah,
and now it looks like the final against Leinster, all the details will be confirmed this week, but what a fantastic end to the season that'll be.
Oh, absolutely, a quality team. A lot of the boys have played a lot of Pro 14 recently, and obviously the senior team is doing tremendously well in the Champions Cup and in the semi-final this weekend, so and again, it's someone new. I think the beauty of the cup competition, you go to different places and play different teams, so to have them in the final will be a really it'll be a great way to finish the season.
Yeah, and it'll be a bit of a lighter week this week, I assume, after so many games this week, and we end the championship season away at Pirates next week. One to look forward to as well.
No, definitely. I said another quality team, had a great run of late, so we had a really good contest against them in the quarter-finals, so that'll be a tough game next week. But it's really important today the boys celebrate tonight and enjoy each other's company after a tremendous win.